Dung beetle. The dung beetle is a type of beetle that belongs to the family Scarabaeidae. These beetles are known for their unique behavior of rolling dung into balls and burying them in the ground as a source of food and shelter. They are found all over the world, particularly in warm, dry habitats such as savannas and deserts. Dung beetles play an important ecological role by removing animal waste from the environment and recycling nutrients back into the soil. They also help to control pest populations by reducing the breeding sites of flies and other insects that feed on dung. There are over 5,000 species of dung beetles, and they vary in size, color, and behavior. Some species are adapted to feed on the dung of specific animals, while others are generalists that will eat any kind of dung they can find. Dung beetles have been the subject of cultural significance and religious symbolism in many societies throughout history. In ancient Egypt, they were revered as a symbol of rebirth and the cycle of life and death. In modern times, they continue to be studied for their unique behaviors and ecological importance. Here are some interesting facts about the life of dung beetles. Number 1. Dung beetles use animal waste to lay their eggs and provide food for their larvae. They roll dung into balls and bury them in the ground, where they lay their eggs inside. The larvae then feed on the dung as they grow and develop. Number 2. Dung beetles can roll balls of dung that are many times their own body weight. Some species can move up to 50 times their own weight. Number 3. Their size and shape of dung beetles vary greatly between species. Some are only a few millimeters long, while others can be up to 6 centimeters long. Number 4. Dung beetles have a keen sense of smell, which they use to locate animal waste. Some species can detect dung from up to 2 miles away. Number 5. Dung beetles are active during the day and night, depending on the species. Some species are attracted to light and can be found flying around streetlights at night. Number 6. Female dung beetles can lay up to 40 eggs at a time, depending on the species. The eggs hatch into larvae, which feed on the dung and develop into adult beetles. Number 7. Dung beetles have a symbiotic relationship with bacteria that live in their digestive tracts. These bacteria help them to break down and digest the tough fibers in animal waste. Number 8. Dung beetles are important for maintaining healthy ecosystems. By removing animal waste, they help to prevent the spread of disease and reduce the breeding sites of pests such as flies. Number 9. Some species of dung beetles have been domesticated in parts of the world to help manage livestock waste. Farmers use these beetles to reduce the amount of manure on their farms, which can improve soil health and reduce the need for chemical fertilizers. Number 10. Dung beetles are also important in research, particularly in the field of biomimicry. Scientists are studying their unique behaviors and adaptations in order to develop new technologies and products. Dung beetles face several biological challenges in their daily lives, including: Number 1. Competition for food and mating opportunities. Since many dung beetles feed and breed on the same dung pile, there is often intense competition for these resources. This can result in conflicts between individuals and even physical fights. Number 2. Predators. Dung beetles are preyed upon by a variety of animals, including birds, reptiles, and mammals. Some species have evolved protective adaptations, such as hard exoskeletons or the ability to fly away quickly, to help them avoid being eaten. Number 3. Parasites and diseases. Dung beetles are susceptible to a variety of parasites and diseases, including mites and fungi. These can weaken or kill individuals, which can have negative effects on populations. Number 4. Environmental stressors. Dung beetles are adapted to specific environmental conditions, such as temperature and humidity. Changes in these conditions, such as drought or flooding, can negatively impact their survival and reproduction. Number 5. Human activities. Habitat destruction, pollution, and the use of pesticides and herbicides can all have negative impacts on dung beetle populations. In addition, the introduction of non-native species of dung beetles can disrupt the balance of ecosystems and negatively impact native species. Despite these challenges, dung beetles have evolved a variety of strategies and adaptations to help them thrive in their environments. For example, some species are able to fly long distances to find new food and breeding sites, while others are able to roll and bury large dung balls in order to protect their offspring from predators and competitors.